Panic is a dangerous beast in the jungle. It can strike without warning, gripping your mind and body, making it difficult to think clearly. The dense foliage, the unfamiliar sounds, and the feeling of isolation can all contribute to a sense of overwhelming fear. It clouds judgment and leads to mistakes. In such a critical environment, even a small error can have significant consequences. You might take a wrong turn, miss a vital resource, or fail to notice a potential danger. When you first realize your predicament, take a deep breath. Center yourself. This simple act can help clear your mind and bring a sense of calm. It's essential to approach the situation with a level head. Remember the survival rule of threes. You can survive 3 hours without shelter in extreme conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. These guidelines can help prioritize your actions and focus on what's most critical. Assess your surroundings. Take a moment to observe and understand the environment. Look for landmarks, potential hazards, and resources. This initial assessment can provide valuable information for your survival strategy. What resources are immediately available? Are there edible plants, materials for building a shelter, or items that can be used for signaling for help? Do you have your knife and lighter? These tools can be invaluable for building a fire, preparing food, and creating makeshift tools or weapons. Is there a source of fresh water nearby? Water is crucial for survival, and finding a reliable source should be one of your top priorities. Are there natural shelters you can use? A cave, a dense thicket, or even large tree roots can provide protection from the elements and potential predators. Take stock of your situation before making any decisions. Write down your observations, make a plan, and prioritize your actions. This methodical approach can help ensure you don't overlook any critical details. Remember, the Amazon rainforest is a harsh environment, but it is also teeming with life and resources. From the smallest insects to the largest trees, every element of this ecosystem can offer something valuable for your survival. With a cool head and a determined spirit, you can survive. Your greatest tool in this situation is your mind. Stay focused, stay calm, and use your knowledge and instincts to navigate this challenging environment. This guide will provide essential skills and knowledge to help you navigate this challenging environment. From building shelters to finding food and water, each chapter is designed to equip you with the tools you need to survive and thrive in the wild. Water is your top priority in the Amazon. Dehydration can set in quickly in the hot, humid climate. Fortunately, the rainforest offers numerous sources of water, but finding and purifying them is crucial. Look for signs of water-lush vegetation, often indicates water sources. Follow the flow of streams or rivers as they will lead to larger bodies of water. Animal tracks can also lead you to water, as animals often follow established trails to drinking spots. Never drink water directly from any source without purifying it. Bacteria, parasites, and other contaminants can lurk in even the clearest water. Always boil water for at least 1 minute, or use water purification tablets if you have them. The Amazon rainforest experiences heavy rainfall and intense sun. A shelter is essential for protection from the elements and for creating a sense of security. Look for natural shelters like fallen trees, rock overhangs, or dense vegetation that can provide immediate cover. With your knife, you can enhance natural shelters or build a basic lean-to. Find a sturdy branch or sapling and lean it against a tree trunk. Then use your knife to cut smaller branches and foliage to create a waterproof roof, and ensure your shelter is built on higher ground to avoid flooding during heavy rains. A well-built shelter will provide a dry place to sleep, store your gear, and protect you from the elements. Fire is essential for survival in the Amazon. It provides warmth, a way to cook food, boil water, and signal for help. While starting a fire without matches can be challenging, your lighter is a valuable tool in this environment. Collect dry tinder, kindling, and fuel. Tinder should be fine and flammable, like dry grass, bark shavings, or bird nests. Kindling consists of small twigs and branches, while fuel includes larger pieces of wood to keep the fire going. Use your lighter to ignite the tinder. Carefully shield the flame from wind and moisture. Once the tinder catches, gently blow on the embers to create a larger flame. Add kindling gradually, then fuel as the fire grows. Section 5. Jungle Sustenance: Identifying Edible Plants and Avoiding Dangers. The Amazon rainforest is abundant in plant life, offering potential food sources for those who know where to look. The sheer diversity of flora can be overwhelming, but with the right knowledge it becomes a veritable buffet of nutritious options. However, it is crucial to identify edible plants correctly, as many species are poisonous. Misidentification can lead to severe illness or even death, making it essential to be well informed and cautious. Learn to recognize common edible plants like palm hearts, fruits, and certain roots. Palm hearts, for instance, are found at the top of palm trees and are a good source of carbohydrates, providing essential energy. Harvesting palm hearts requires some skill as they are located at the top of the tree. Once collected, they can be eaten raw or cooked, making them a versatile food source in the jungle. Fruits like bananas, mangoes, and papayas can be found growing wild. These fruits not only provide essential vitamins and minerals, but also help in keeping you hydrated due to their high water content. Cassava roots, once cooked, provide a starchy energy source. It's important to cook cassava thoroughly to remove any toxins, making it a safe and reliable food option. Avoid any plants you cannot positively identify. When in doubt, it's better to skip a potential meal than to risk poisoning. Many poisonous plants resemble edible ones. This similarity can be deceptive, so always double-check your identification before consuming any wild plant. When in doubt, it's best to err on the side of caution. The jungle is not forgiving, and a single mistake can have dire consequences. Stick to plants you know are safe to consume. Building a mental catalogue of safe plants can be a lifesaver, allowing you to forage with confidence and ensure your sustenance in the wild. Section 6. Respecting the wild, navigating encounters with Amazonian fauna. The Amazon rainforest is home to a diverse array of wildlife, some of which can be dangerous if encountered. From the elusive jaguar to the venomous snakes, the Amazon is teeming with creatures that command respect and caution. However, most animals will avoid contact with humans if possible. They are more afraid of us than we are of them and will often retreat at the first sign of human presence. Understanding animal behavior and taking precautions can help you avoid potentially dangerous situations. For instance, knowing the habits of certain animals can inform you of the best times and places to travel. Always be aware of your surroundings. The dense vegetation can obscure your view, making it easy to stumble upon wildlife unexpectedly. Keep your senses sharp and stay vigilant. Look for tracks, scat, or other signs of animal activity. These clues can give you an idea of what animals are in the area and how recently they were there. Make noise when traveling to alert animals to your presence, giving them a chance to move away. This can be as simple as talking, clapping, or using a walking stick to rustle the underbrush. Avoid approaching or cornering wild animals. Respect their space and remember that they are in their natural habitat, while you are the visitor. If you encounter a dangerous animal, such as a jaguar or a venomous snake, remain calm and avoid making sudden movements. Panic can provoke an aggressive response. Slowly back away while facing the animal and make yourself appear larger by raising your arms or standing on a log. This can make you seem more intimidating and less like prey. Equip yourself with the right tools, such as binoculars for distant observation and a sturdy walking stick for navigating tough terrain. Setting up camp in a safe, open area can also reduce the risk of unexpected encounters. Educate yourself about the local wildlife before your journey. Knowledge is your best defense. Discuss safety measures with your group and have a plan in place for potential encounters. By respecting the wild and taking these precautions, you can safely enjoy the incredible biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. Remember, it's about coexistence and mutual respect. Section 7. First aid in the forest. Treating injuries with limited resources. Injuries can happen in the rainforest, and having basic first aid knowledge is crucial. Your knife can be used to create splints or cut bandages from clothing in case of emergencies. For minor cuts and scrapes, clean the wound with boiled water and apply pressure to stop bleeding. Use a clean cloth as a bandage. For sprains, use a splint made from branches and cloth to immobilize the injured limb. Prevent infection by keeping wounds clean and dry. If you have any antiseptic wipes or ointment, use them on the affected area. Remember, these are basic first aid measures. Section 8. Finding your way. Navigation techniques for the Amazon rainforest. Navigating the dense jungle can be challenging. Without a compass or GPS, you'll need to rely on natural navigation techniques to find your way. Use the sun and stars for direction. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. At night, the Southern Cross constellation can help you determine south in the southern hemisphere. Follow natural features like rivers, streams, or ridgelines. These can provide consistent paths through the jungle. Pay attention to the direction of flowing water, as it can lead to larger bodies of water or human settlements. Section 9. Sending out an SOS signaling for rescue in the dense jungle. Signaling for rescue is crucial if you want to increase your chances of being found. Use your lighter and any available materials to create visible and audible signals. Build a signal fire, choose a clearing visible from the air or water. Create a large smoky fire using green vegetation to produce a dense plume of smoke. Use a mirror or any reflective surface to flash sunlight towards potential rescuers. If you have a whistle, blow it in a series of 3 blasts, which is a universal distress signal. Remember, staying visible and audible is key to attracting attention.